The Clerk's Tale. The Clerk's Prologue. "You, sir, from Oxford," said the host, "Cod's life, as coy and quiet as a virgin wife, newly espoused and sitting mum at table. You haven't said a word since we left stable. Studying, I suppose, on wisdom's wing. Says Solomon, there's a time for everything. For goodness' sake, cheer up, show animation. This is no time for abstruse meditation. Tell us a lively tale in heaven's name. For when a man has entered on a game, he's bound to keep the rules, it's by consent. But don't you preach as friars do in Lent, dragging up all our sins to make us weep, nor tell us a tale to send us all to sleep. Let it be brisk adventure, stuff that nourishes, and not too much of your rhetorical flourishes. Keep the high style until occasion brings a use for it, like when they write to kings, and, for the present, put things plainly, pray, so we can follow all you have to say." This worthy cleric left the land of Nod and said benignly, "Sir, I kiss the rod. Our company is under your control, and I am all obedience, heart and soul, that is, as far as reason will allow. I heard the story I shall tell you now in Padua, from a learned man now dead, of proven worth in all he did and said. Yes, he is dead and nailed up in his chest, and I pray God his spirit may have rest. Francis Petrich, the poet laureate they called him, whose sweet rhetoric of late illuminated Italy with poesy, as Linnean did with his philosophy, and law and other special kinds of learning, death that allows no lingering or returning, in, as it were, the twinkling of an eye, has slain them both, and we must also die. But, to refrain from this distinguished man, from whom I learnt the tale as I began, let me say first, he starts it by enditing a preface in the highest style of writing, ere coming to the body of his tale, describing Piedmont, the Saluzzo Vale, and the high Apennines, that one may see, bounding the lands of western Lombardy. And he is most particular to tell of Monte Visto, where, from a little well, the river Po springs from its tiny source. Eastward it runs, increasing in its course, toward the Aemilian Way. Ferrara past, it reaches Venice, and the sea at last, which is not only far too long to tell, but, as I think, irrelevant as well, except to set the tale and engineer it, a framework, that is, if you will hear it.